Did you know that choosing the right CRT TV can completely change your gaming experience? Why don't games look the way we remember them from our childhood? Why do some consoles shine on certain CRT TVs but look odd on others? Let's dive into the CRT TV world and understand how to choose the best CRT TV for your favorite console. And yes, you can even game on the PS5 and the Nintendo Switch with those TVs. I am PV and you are at NeoRetroPixels. Many people believe that picking up a CRT TV is just a matter of taking any TV from the marketplace or Craigslist. That could be true in the old days when consoles were limited to 240p systems and there was a single TV standard. Perhaps only the inputs made a difference. However, with the transition to HD content, TV started featuring 480p pictures, then 720p and then 1080i. Pairing a console to a TV isn't as straightforward as it seems anymore. Let's talk about how the picture is drawn on the screen so that we can discuss the screen formats. Then we will have a breakdown of TV and classic systems pairing. You'll be surprised how a little bit of information can make a big difference in your gameplay. The main difference between CRT TV types is how the picture gets displayed. Until the early 2000s, CRT TVs accepted well-known analog formats: RF, composite video, super video and, towards the end, component video. These TVs, known as SD CRTs, were the standard for over 50 years, supporting resolutions like 480i and 240p. They support 15 kHz signals, crucial for smooth 240p graphics and classic gaming. What makes these TVs great is that the input signal directly controls the ray cannon that draws the picture. No pre-processing nonsense. These are lag-free TVs. You can see what the console sends in real time. They are also the TVs that allow you to play classic light gun games. These TVs have true scan lines, which give 15 kHz pictures the special flavor. Coupled with the phosphor tube, they deliver a picture quality unmatched by LCD or OLED TVs. Yes, some impressive shaders look good on 4K HDR TVs, but honestly, it's still not there and I'm not sure it will ever be. By the late 90s, around 98, the first progressive scan TVs appeared, capable of displaying 480p pictures. These TVs are rare today because the next standard arrived quickly: widescreen HD TVs displaying 720p and 1080i pictures, and of course 480p. These widescreen HD sets are common and much easier to find. Have you ever seen or owned one of those 480p only TVs? If so, let us know in the comments below. Displaying pictures with at least 31 kHz, these TVs don't have scan lines. The higher pixel density means there is no visible space between lines. The key difference is the digital video processor. Unlike computer CRT monitors, which support multiple native resolutions, these HD TVs support only one resolution to reduce cost. The digital video processor resizes and optimizes the input signal to the TV's native resolution. This resizing introduces slight input lag, about 1 frame on high-end models like Sony and JVC, or 2 frames on average brands like Orion. While not disastrous for gameplay, modern LCD TVs often struggle to achieve similar latencies. This changes how 240p games feel. The picture loses its intended scan lines and phosphor color blending, looking more like an LCD TV. And forget about light gun games. The delay breaks the real-time light detection. Who could have imagined a CRT TV incapable of playing light gun games? Resolution matters, but screen ratio is just as important. This is unrelated to diagonal size like 21 or 27 inches. Until the late 90s, most TVs were manufactured in a near square shape with a 4:3 ratio, 4 parts wide and 3 parts tall. This screen size was standard for game consoles up to the 5th generation PlayStation, Saturn and Nintendo 64, and most 6th generation games, PlayStation 2, GameCube. Playing 4:3 games stretched on a 16:9 TV, that's a heated debate I will skip for now. The widescreen format, 16 parts wide and 9 parts tall, is what we are used to today. Virtually all CRT TVs in this format are HD. Some SD widescreen TVs existed for Laserdisc in the early 90s, but they are rare. If you find a widescreen CRT TV, it's almost certainly HD and supports up to 1080i. The first console to support widescreen CRT TVs was the original Xbox during the 6th generation, but it only became standard with the PS3, Xbox 360 and Nintendo Wii. Did you play the original Xbox on a widescreen CRT TV? I only did 2 years ago when I got my first widescreen CRT TV, but back in the day that was a magazine-only dream for me. And how do we feed the picture to those TVs? All SD TVs have at least an RF input and usually a composite video input, enough for any 240p system. Some also have Super Video introduced with the Super Nintendo and supported by all 5th generation consoles. It's a clear improvement over composite video. Late SD TVs after 98 may have component video inputs, which became standard with the PS2 and original Xbox. These TVs can also display RGB output from consoles like the Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo converted to component video. This setup delivers a stunning picture quality, a PVM look for the price of a regular TV. HD CRT TVs include all these analog inputs and may also feature DVI after 2003 or HDMI after 2005. Modern consoles can connect via HDMI to component converters, ensuring great compatibility. Let's break compatibility down in this table. 4x3 SD TVs are best for consoles up to the 5th generation, PlayStation, Saturn and the N64. They also work well with 6th generation consoles, PS2, original Xbox and GameCube, though some features like widescreen support are missed. They are also great for 15 kHz class computers such as the MSX, Commodore Amiga and ZX Spectrum. 4x3 HD TVs are difficult to find and a poor compromise. While HD games, PS2 or original Xbox can look good, widescreen HD TVs are better because most 480p and HD games are in widescreen. Widescreen HD TVs are quite common and most widescreen CRT TVs are of this kind. They are good for the original Xbox and some PS2 games, and they are the ideal pairing for all consoles that came after them: Wii, PS3 and Xbox 360, and so on. Of course, they also support modern consoles like PS5 and Switch. Their best feature is that the response time and picture quality rival expensive OLED TVs and put to shame about every LCD TV out there. Finally, widescreen SD TVs are extremely rare. Made in the 90s for Laserdisc movie enthusiasts, their usage is very limited because widescreen games are 480p or higher. It's more an odd curiosity than something you would like to have, unless you have a Laserdisc player with widescreen movies. The 7th generation Xbox 360, Wii and PS3 was released during the transition from SD to HD. Both Xbox 360 and Wii support 4x3 displays by cropping the sides. The PS3, however, always renders widescreen games, adding black bars for 4x3 TVs. While possible to use these consoles on 4x3 TVs, widescreen HD TVs are the ideal choice. Choosing the right CRT TV not only preserves nostalgia, but ensures you experience games as intended. I hope this video helps you find the best TV for your needs. Thanks for joining me on this journey at NeoRetroPixels. Do you like playing on CRT TVs? Did you know these details about resolution and screen formats? Share your experience in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click the bell for notifications. Finally, check out the recommendations on the right. You might find something you will enjoy. Give it a try. PV at NeoRetroPixels, signing off. Cheers!